Kia ora, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you to everyone who's joined. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you to Sydney for being here, AI Farmer, Rocket, and to our raiders from Kirim stream. Thank you all for joining. Hope you're all doing well. So, yeah, we're back in Gloucestershire. And we have gone through winter. So, yeah, all that horrible, cold, boring bit's all over. Just trying to adjust that, but it won't let me. Just gonna jump. Hey Kirim, welcome. Thank you for joining. That's better. We haven't got the bit cut off at the bottom now, so that's good. Okay, so now that we've got that little bit undone and redone again, so we added a little thing over winter. The price of lettuce and tomatoes was going through the roof, and our restaurant required quite a bit of it. So yeah, just trying to catch up. So Rocket, you're doing art and English. Slightly wishing you'd started a bit earlier on them. I was always like that, Rocket. Always like that. It's part of my ADHD that I won't actually do anything until it's the very, very last moment. And then I'm going, oh, I wish I'd started this earlier. Hey Psycho Kid, thank you very much for jumping in. Yeah, going well, thank you. And thank you for jumping in, Kirim, and for the raid. Appreciate it. What's better than maths? I actually enjoyed maths. I think because the answers were so absolute. You know, you always had a right or wrong answer, whereas with English it was more subjective. How you felt about something, and how you felt about something might not be how the teacher felt about it. And that could lead to you not getting a grade because the teacher didn't like what you wrote. So yeah, I always preferred maths. So we have put a hydroponics plant in. So nice little bit of a tourist attraction too. Hydroponics isn't something that people see every day. It's quite fascinating actually. The roots are suspended in moving water. They're not suspended in dirt at all. And they recover the nutrients that they need from the water. You actually put the nutrients in the water. And just down here I've put in a little water pump station to pump water up to the hydroponics area. So yeah, so that went in over winter, mainly because the price of lettuces and tomatoes went through the roof. That we provide a little bit to the restaurant, and the overflow usually goes to the farmers market here, little kiosk shop. So I hope everyone's had a great day. Been Monday here, so first day of the work week, and I managed to survive it reasonably okay. Yeah, well, I was disappointed the other day when you didn't go to sleep during my stream. That's sort of like, you're meant to be going to sleep during my stream. That's my badge of honor. He looks out for you like a big brother. Hey, no, mate, that was morning tea. Went with a nice mochaccino. But yeah, that's what we call a donut over here. Blame Crofter, he started chaos. Don't believe a word of it, Sydney. Don't believe a word of it. So just doing a bit of tidy up here, and then we'll see what's available, what work we have to do. I don't think we'll be planting sunflowers until later on. I think that's next month for sunflowers. He laughed with you, Sydney, not at you. We've got our first lot of clothing from our demo spinnery. So we're going to put that into our little market here as well. AI, seemed like you were having a lot of fun on Cajun stream. I was wishing I could join, but I had to go to work. It was a bit depressing, to be honest. It looked like a lot of fun. The market has no limit. No, it doesn't. I don't think it does anyway. Yeah, so Kiram, what I did was I put the market in, and then I found out that it didn't take clothing. So to suit my storyline, I wanted to have the ability to sell clothing in the market as well. So sort of fits in with the storyline. You know, we've got a demo spinnery over there using the wool from our petting zoo, and so I actually got one of these selling stations. You know, the one that you can do the productions for too. Because this map doesn't have a dairy that we can lease or borrow, I actually put a dairy production in with the adult grape juice factory. So yeah, so now we can do the goat's milk that we're getting from our petting zoo as well. Yeah, productions have a limit, definitely. Yeah, we're tired after that. I can imagine, mate. He got some bathtubs to sell. Yeah. You might have to double check if the production will, if the farmers market will sell bathtubs, mate. How are we doing here? Ooh, nearly 1,000 litres, so that's cool. Yeah, trying to create a bit of a narrative. You know, this is like a destination place for the local community and tourists to come. You know, try a little bit of their favourite adult grape juice. Spend some time at the maze. Look at hydroponics, because that's not something you see every day. When I was a kid at school, we actually had a big hydroponics setup not far from the school, so we used to go there all the time. So I learnt probably more than I ever wanted to know about hydroponics. Now I should probably, because we were over winter, I sort of stopped some of the production so we didn't go through everything too quickly. And I managed to pay off a little bit off the loan too. Yeah, so the that pack, I can't think of the name of it at the moment. Wonder if we can check it out in the installed mods. I'll go into here, construction. So yeah, and in this pack here, production by Edible Triggers. That's the one. That's the mod, Edible Triggers. It will handle all base game stuff. If we go into selling points, you sell basically everything that's base game. So it's not a sell everything, but it will sell everything base game. Yeah, that was the sort of the idea of this one, Kirim. Very, very similar. Hey, we got another subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you're having a great day. So this is going to be our sunflower again. So I'm just going to check when sunflowers need to be planted. We can actually do it this month. So I might look at doing that then. And because precision farming seems to like direct drilling, we basically only have one particular planter we can use. That's base game. Yeah, so we're going to have a look at that. So this is our barley, so that's growing nicely. And over there we've got our linseed. It's a big field, this one. Takes a while to cross it. Andreas, good morning. Thank you so much, Andreas. Like I said, welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you for jumping into the chat. Hope your day is going well. Glad you're enjoying the stream. So this is our field of linseed. Yep, doing very well, thank you, Andreas. And we've got our windmill here working away on the flour again so we can start producing bread. Looks like we might have some flour that we can take over. But I think first of all I might just grab the seeder and get the sunflowers in. Okay, linseed, the only thing I can think of is you can buy a product called linseed oil which you can use to stain wood or keep cricket bats in good condition, possibly baseball bats too. It nourishes wood, but I'm sure that there are other uses for linseed. It's a modded crop built into this map, so yeah. Holland? No. It looks a bit like an English windmill, I think. If you've ever watched a show called Jonathan Creek, it's another one of these mystery murder shows that the Brits seem to be very good at putting together. He lived in a windmill like that. Basically looked exactly the same. Wasn't a working windmill, of course. It was all been made out as a house, but yeah. So we'll go and get ourselves the planter because sunflowers have to be done with a planter. So I gave the sheep and some goats a bale of hay to get them through the winter time. Seemed to be all they needed. Yes, got plenty of massies. Basically have every available massie that has been released both in game as base game equipment and as modded equipment. So that's what I went for this map. Other maps, I've got other equipment, so. But I just like the idea of making this a massie farm. Yeah, it will happen, Rocket. Not sure when, but it will happen, and we'll do our 12-hour stream. Wow, 11 hours and 55 minutes. Hey, good morning, Klaus. How are you? Welcome to the stream. How was your trip to the farmers market yesterday? Hope it went well. Hey Nacho, welcome to the stream. Thank you for jumping in. I'm doing a dangerous thing here. I'm reading the chat and driving at the same time. We all know how that usually ends. Yeah, and Andreas, it's a very, very good map. Oxygendavid has done a great map. It's set in Gloucestershire in the UK. It's called Oakbridge Farm and available on Mod Hub for all platforms. So he's done a really good job of it. So we've really only got the one planter that direct drills in. So I think we're just going to have to stick with that one. Hey, Big Dazza, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. Okay, so because this is basically only used once a year, I'm only going to be leasing it. The investment of purchasing it is probably not worth it. Hey, good to hear, Big Dazza. Good to hear you're good. Yeah, Court Farm is awesome as well. Haven't heard about it being released for FS25 yet. I know Oxygendavid is working on a different map, so he may be focusing on that one at the moment. So yeah, could be good. But yeah, I spent a lot of hours on this map and a lot of hours on Court Farms in FS22. Vegetable plant. That was nice. Awesome. So you had no room left in the boot. Like I say, I'm busy reading the chat and driving at the same time, and like I say, we all know how that usually ends up. Oh, nice. Talking of new songs, I've posted in the Discord the latest Farming Simulator song was released this morning, my time. So yeah, check it out. I quite like them. I'm not a muso, so you know, I couldn't tell if it's, you know, a really good one or not, but I like it. The only trouble with this map is everything is so tight. In fact, I'm not sure if there's any way you can get this in here. Yeah, drawbar's too small, that's the problem. Needs one of those T-bars on it. I might have to write to the company and say you've got to build it better. Okay, everyone. Wow, would you look at that elephant over there? This just doesn't want to cooperate, does it? Yeah, Kiram, lots of spinach. That's the secret, lots of spinach. Just ask Popeye. Yeah, I know what you mean, Andrea. So I was sort of getting a bit tired of what was available as well. Valley Spring was actually a bit of a fresh air. I like that map, but Court Farm sort of come out soon afterwards, so it sort of took over my playtime. I'm really starting to hate this planter. I'm going to have to look on Mod Hub and see if there's a direct drill, a better one. This one is so frustrating. Technically it is too big for the map, I know, but you know. Yeah, fair enough, Klaus. Like I say, I'm not a proper muso, so I can definitely see where you're coming from, though. In fact, I was listening to a BBC interview with Elton John, and about some of the law changes that were going to be happening with regards to AI and usage of material. He just made the comment that AI has no soul, so can never produce music like a human can. So yeah, he was very, very much against AI. And basically he was saying, you know, if they're going to be using music to train AI, then the people that created the music should be asked permission first. Yeah, but that's the important thing, mate, is having fun. Yeah, we've got our old school Massey and Raj Kumar Hage, welcome to this vertical stream. Thank you for joining. We only speak English here, mate. With the occasional slip into Dutch and German. Yes, hi, how are you? Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hey, Crofter, welcome. Thank you for joining. That'll be why I wasn't working. God, I still had the trailer attached to it. So I was trying to operate the strap system on the forks, and of course it was just operating the straps on the trailer. Get some liquid fertilizer into this. Dog's telling me I'm doing a terrible job. And farm dog's probably right. I think I'm definitely going to have to come up with a better seeder. See what's available. Okay, while I think about it. Hey, awesome Rocket. Thanks for that. So I've just put Nacho's channel up in the chats. He's aiming to get 50 subs so he can start live streaming. So be sure to go over and give him some subs. He does real farming, and I want to see him do real farming, live streaming. And I've just put Crofter up there as well. He's another one aiming for 50 subs, so if you could jump over there, and if you haven't subbed already, give him a sub. And just put Kirim's channel up as well. He does some great live streams. Definitely check him out. You're more than welcome, Kirim. Hey, awesome Crofter, that's fantastic. Now I'm just grabbing one more. Oh goody, sounds like it's starting to rain. And we got another subscriber. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you are having a great day. So yeah, just put Big Desert up into the chat as well. He does some great streaming, so be sure to check him out. If there's anyone I have forgotten, which I know I already have. I've just put Rocket up there as well. He does some great streams. He teaches us how not to drive with Beam. Right, so how long is this rain here for? Not long. I might just speed up time. Right. Yeah, you certainly can take lessons from Rocket. I know, AI Farmer, you should see my one. Hey, good morning, Andrew. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Hey, Lone Wolves. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. Hey, Mega Farmer, welcome. Thank you for joining. Hey, thanks, Andrew. Okay, so we're going to deactivate automatic, and we might change application rate. Maybe 100 and... Yep, we'll do it at that, because we're getting 20 on top of that. So, yeah, that should work out quite well, I think. We shouldn't over-fertilise too much. And we'll change that to sunflowers. And I think we're ready to go. Wow, 12 likes already. Thank you everyone that's hit the like button. Sorry folks, getting distracted here. Okay, so just put Lone Wolf's channel up. Now I'll just sort out another channel. We try to be fair to everyone here. Even if it does interrupt the stream a little bit. I've just put mega farmers up as well. So yeah, definitely check out that channel as well. It's he does a good good streaming, so worth checking out. And if I've missed anyone, give me a nudge. Happily give you guys a shout out. And if I have missed you, please don't take it personally. Just I have a lot of people I have to remember. Hey, no worries, Andrew. Thanks for that. Yeah, you're not wrong there, AI Farmer. I think I'm going to have to find a smaller seeder that does direct drilling. Well, it's actually a planter, it's not a seeder, so yeah, seeders are easy, you know, they come in 6 meters, but they only have the big planter that does direct drilling. Need a smaller one. Yeah, thanks, Lone Wolves. Yep, Sydney has a channel as well. Hey, Eric the Crazy Viking, how are you? Thank you for joining. Hope you are having a great day. There's a mod for that. It's just about a mod for everything. Oh, there we go. I just put Eric's link up into the channel as well. Feel free to check it out. He does some great videos as well. And these people have all been great friends of the channel, so it's my way of saying thank you to them. Yeah, that's the tricky part, eh? Is getting it on crossplay. Hey, you'll know in a couple of minutes. Okay. Somehow I think next year I will not be using this planter. I will have found something else. So we've got a lot of green patches there from when we had that major crop damage, which I think was caused by the realistic weather mod that turned out to be not so realistic after patch 1.7. So I think that's going to cause havoc with my nitrogen application. Hey, wow. We've just jumped up to 170. Sorry I missed you guys subbing. Thank you for subbing. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you're all having a great day. I do appreciate your subbing, and glad you're enjoying the stream. And just a reminder, when we get to 500, I will be doing a 12-hour stream. Well, technically 11 hours and 55 minutes because we want YouTube to save it. And yeah, we'll be having a bit of fun, probably do a bit of forestry, a bit of multiplayer, and I don't expect everyone to be there for the whole 12 hours, but I would recommend being there for the last couple of hours. It should be fun trying to watch me struggle through. Hey Crofty, you're too kind, man. You're too kind. Don't oversell. Don't oversell. Plains and prairies, yeah. I don't think Plains and Prairies will be out when I'm hoping to do my 12-hour streams, so it's going to come out about the day afterwards. So yeah, bit of a nuisance, but never mind. Hey, all good, Klaus. Well, we got 14 likes. Thank you everyone for hitting that like button. Do appreciate it. If you haven't had a chance to hit the like button yet, feel free to do so. Doesn't cost anything and it really makes you feel good. Yes, one of the downsides of precision farming is you've got to direct drill it in to get the bonus, which is a bit of a pain. Hey, Dirty Road Relay, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Glad you made it in. I am really starting to dislike this planter. Must have had more patience last time. Yes, all is well, thank you. I survived my first day at work on a Monday, so, you know, it's always a plus when you can survive the Monday. Yeah, AI farmer, it's fun, isn't it? Yeah. Hey, made it. The planter is very entertaining. It is, mate. It is. They didn't need the corner of that house anyway. So who's in favour of giants bringing in realistic damage payments? Not me. taking out the corner of a house. That's got to be what, 250 grand? Yep, I believe you, AI Farmer, I believe you. Can you turn it off? Yeah, hopefully. If they do implement realistic damage. Ah, now Eric, that is the real thing though, eh? You know, if they can do it correctly. Do you think there's a chance that they could do it correctly based on recent results? Yeah, it would be, mate. It would be. Yeah, most things should be made optional. You know, that way people can play how they want to play. You know, if you want to play more realistically and you have to be very careful, then you can turn it on. It's like the disasters and the crop damage and all that. Yeah, I was sort of keen on that to begin with, but when the hail damage just stayed there, and it's still, in my mind, it's still broken. How can hail damage the soil so badly you have to plow it to repair the damage? It just doesn't make sense. You should just be able to run the cultivator over it and it's fixed. So I feel like they haven't implemented it incorrectly. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. Real vehicle breakdowns. Yeah, I kept having to get the battery charger in, mate. I kept running the battery flat last time I had that installed. Hey, Simulation Station, welcome. Thank you for joining us on the vertical stream. Hope you are having a great day. Once again, there's a link pinned in the top comment that will take you to a horizontal stream if you want to drop into the chat that most people are using. You're more than welcome to do that, but happy for you to stay on the vertical as well. You've just uncovered 6 lines of code missing on the online side of the game. Do you think that's why it might be broken? Yeah, Eric, there's only one problem there. They'd have to sort out the AI driving so that they actually obey the road rules. And don't turn in front of you. You know what companies usually do when you do that sort of thing, Eric? They usually send the lawyers after you for breaching your end user agreement, which says something along the lines of, I won't unpackage the code. I've heard that happening plenty of times. Nobody home. Channeling my Top Gear here, I would some may say that there's never anyone home. Yeah, mate. $470, only 30 left until the 12-hour stream, mate. That's scary stuff. Hey, thanks, Andrew. Will do. Ah, good. I have got a roller. Might jump in the 6S this time. Yeah, I have heard it happening a few times, AI, not necessarily with games, but with any sort of software. And, you know, people have gone into it, found a vulnerability that could be quite dangerous for the user, brought it to the attention of the company, and instead of fixing it, the company sends the lawyers after the ethical hacker and try to sue the pants off him for breaching end user agreements and all that sort of thing. Because at the end of the day, they don't care about the user, they just care about the dollars. Hey 3Js, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. And thank you to our subscriber, 71. 29 to go to get to 500, and then I'll be doing a 12-hour live stream, which should be a lot of fun to watch, especially in the last couple of hours. Yeah. Yeah, there are some companies like that. But companies don't like being told their code is broken and could be dangerous. Yeah, that's definitely a couple of companies that have very deep pockets for making your life miserable if you annoy them too much. Ah. Hey 3J's just checked out your channel and given you a sub. Looks good. Definitely watch some of those videos. Hey Andrew, would you mind putting 3J's channel up in the chat so other people can check it out? Oh, awesome. So 3J's, you basically kickstarted my channel, if that's the case. Because I caught up with Rocket in one of Kiram's streams, and yeah, it basically kickstarted my channel. Hey, thanks Eric, appreciate it. And Andrew, awesome. Oh, it's funny how the 3 degrees of separation can work, 3Js. Although I'm thinking the farm sim community is more like New Zealand, where we have about 1.5 degrees of separation. Yeah, mate, it'll be interesting. Oh, nice. 3Js spent some time working on the RV. Hey, we'll know soon enough, AI Farmer, if Eric comes in saying, "Oh, giants are the best," and you know, they don't do anything wrong ever. Oh, I know that feeling, mate. I know that feeling. You're stuck at work and you're thinking, I've got to mow the lawn, but I can't because I'm stuck at work. Then the weekend comes and you're going, I need to mow the lawn, but I can't because it's raining. All good, AI. All good. Right, oh, 3Js. Cool. Yeah, yeah. It is frustrating because I think as a community, we enjoy the game so much, we want the best for it. And I think we're just frustrated because it's not that we're not getting what we're wanting, it's we don't want to see it go down the drain. Never, never 3Js. Never would they do that. And when they release the DLCs, they'd do thorough testing to make sure that the contracts wouldn't get broken because of the new game mechanics. Contracts like cultivating. Vincent Moffat, welcome. Thank you for joining us on our vertical stream. Hope you're having a great day, sir. There is a linked comment in the top one there that will take you through to the horizontal stream. That's where most of the chat happens if you're interested, but you're more than welcome to stay there. And Mr. Jeffrey, welcome from Venezuela. My apologies, but my Spanish is not that great, so we're mainly English here. Hey Cajun, welcome. Thank you for joining. It's the legend Cajun. Man, your streams you're amazing with your streams, mate. You just keep going with them. Yep. But to be fair, it's not just a Giants thing. That's basically every game publisher in the game universe. Hey, thank you, Mr. Jeffrey, for the subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you are having a great day. And I'm sorry I can't say that in Spanish. However, my daughter is learning Spanish at school. Maybe I should get her in here. Mr. Jeffrey, you have a new subscriber. Just jumped on your channel and given you a sub. You're headed to work, agent, man. I hope you have a good day. Hey, thanks 3Js for jumping in. Appreciate it. Yeah, 2:30 a.m. I did a session like that the other week and it nearly killed me. So I'd appreciate you taking the time to jump in. You have a good night, sir. What's left of it? Hey, these guys are fantastic. You're right there, 3Js. They are the best. I am Mario Luca. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day, and thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, sorry Mario Luca, I only speak English very badly. Other languages I'm extremely bad with. And from where I come from, Spanish is not a big language. I'm assuming it's Spanish there. My apologies if I'm wrong. Andrew, certainly. You're more than welcome. My apologies for not doing that already. And I appreciate you asking, but definitely, mate, drop the link in. Got the DLC already, but no in-game tractors. Okay. Did Xbox stuff up again? Hey Charles, welcome. Thank you for jumping in. Hope you're having a good morning, sir. Just gonna check something here. My shortcut list is getting longer and longer. Okay, so I've just put Andrew Bailey's link up into the chat. Definitely give him a check out. He's doing some great videos, so yeah, definitely give him a check out. There we go, and check out Cajun's channel as well. He does some fantastic videos. And I've just put one up there for CS Benji as well. Check his channel out. You guys are all awesome. And if I have missed anyone, please let me know. Just let me know in the chat and I'll happily give you a shout out. Hey Hammer, how are you? Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for jumping into the chat. It's been a busy night tonight. Not complaining, just explaining. Hey Andrew, put your link in the channel for you, mate. So appreciate you asking, and it's already been done. But you're more than welcome to drop your link in again. Yeah, work stuff. I know what you mean. Wow, 477. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you're having a great day. He does. That's where I got it from. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Yeah, no problem, Andrew. No problem at all. Hey, Biker Mouse, welcome. Thank you for joining. I would love to do that, but yeah, it's a long way and I have a family to feed. I'm not sure YouTube will pay me enough to be able to do that. I would love to though. It would be great to catch up with everyone. I'd love to go to a farm con as well and just check out that as well. And how are you, Biker Mouse? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for dropping in. Having trouble keeping up with everything at the moment. Okay, so I've just put in Biker Mouse's channel. He's just starting out. Does some fantastic videos. Definitely worth checking out. So be sure to check out that link and give him some support. We were all just starting out at one time, so yeah, definitely. And Chair, I have subbed to your channel as well, so yeah, thank you for jumping in here. I think I'm going to skip through to the next day and then we'll have a bit of a tidy up, I think. Doing things in the dark is no fun for everyone. I might first of all just sort out the flour. But talking of llama, we've got our big agricultural show over here, which is billed as the largest in the southern hemisphere. So I'm hoping to be able to get to that. It's in June, so I'll try and get a bit on video and put it up on the channel so you guys can see what a New Zealand farm show looks like. Word of warning, it's mostly outdoors. Not like llama, which is all indoors. We're a tough breed here. If it rains, we just put on wet weather gear and gumboots. Hey, Unstevoid, welcome. Welcome to the stream. $178. Wow, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're having a great day. So this is part of my Kiwi realistic gameplay, semi-realism. I basically use auto load, but I have something that I could load with if I wanted to. So it's not like I just turn up with a tractor and then auto load. Yeah. What are we farming today? Well, we've got a bit of flour we're going to drop off to make some bread. We're in Gloucestershire and we have a winery happening with some grapevines and an olive grove. Now I did check, there is an actual vineyard in Gloucestershire in real life. Olives though are probably a little bit of a stretch, but over in that fairly large field there we've got some barley growing, and in the field that's directly in front of us now there's linseed growing. So there's a bit happening. We're just delivering flour from last year's crop. And I've built a bit of a tourist trap around here, so there's an adult grape juice tasting facility, restaurant, bakery, hydroponic greenhouse, petting zoo, all sorts of things happening. Oh, and not to mention a vintage tractor museum as well. You can probably tell I've had a lot of fun on this map. Just over there we've got a field of sunflowers we've just planted. So we're on the Oak Ridge Farm map. Directly ahead is our restaurant. Even have a maze. Our children's playground set up over there. And my favourite place to be in, the Vintage Tractor Museum. Funny enough though, we haven't had any new vintage tractors lately. I'd love to add more into the museum. Sure, I can find room. I know technically the big buds could be classed as vintage machinery, but honestly, they're just a bit too big to fit into a museum, aren't they? Now we'll start the bread production up again. Yeah, biker. Definitely need a bigger building if we're going to put the big buds in. Hey, we got another subscriber. Thank you. 479. That's incredible. Thank you everyone who subscribed. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you're having a great day. Glad you're enjoying the stream. And just a reminder, when we get to 500, I will be doing a 12-hour stream. We've got a long weekend coming up in the first weekend of June. So may get to 500 a few days beforehand, but yeah, we're definitely going to be doing a 12-hour stream, and it should be a lot of fun, especially if you join in the last couple of hours of the stream. You can watch me try and struggle through. Awesome, guys. Thank you all for supporting each other. And I think we should have... Oh, we've got some honey there, so we should go and drop that off at the restaurant. Sure they can make use of it. And I think I've got some goat milk to take to the dairy as well. And we'll make some bottled goat milk. Yeah, mate. Just need a few more classic tractors to come into the game. That's what we need. Yeah, Mega, it is. It is what it's all about. Yeah, it might be, mate, might be. I'm gonna see how I survive. I'm thinking of doing it from 10 a.m. my time to 10 p.m. my time, so it'll be mainly during the day my time, so shouldn't be too bad. It's the late nights that get me. When precision farming was released, I actually stayed up till about 3 a.m. to go to work again at about 8 o'clock, so I was a bit of a mess. Hey, thanks, Rocket. Hope your art project and English project is going okay for you, mate. You have a good evening. Hey, Bird One, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. No worries, biker. You mean have a good laugh at me struggling? Right, so what do we got here? That is... Okay, so we've got that one and that one. So on my Discord, I'll actually try and put in the different time zones for everyone, so you don't have to try and do the calculations for the live stream. I do like these forks, they're quite good. The only downside is if you've got two pellets too close together, sometimes it'll try and pick them both up, even though you don't want them to. But other than that, they're actually really good forks. Right, let's go get that milk. Ah, Belgium. Welcome from Belgium. 23 likes. Awesome, people. If you haven't hit the like already, you could do so. That would be absolutely awesome. And if you have hit the like, that's fine. Just don't try and hit it again because it doesn't work. YouTube doesn't work that way, unfortunately. And we've got rain again. I have heard of that bird. I have heard of that. Animals are actually really intelligent, especially when it comes to escaping. When I was working on the orchard, we had goats and sheep, and the goats were very, very clever. They would walk around until they found a place where the electric fence was earthed, and then they'd sneak in through under that. We were always chasing them out of the orchard. Hey, it's finally done it. For a moment there, I thought it wasn't working. So do we want goat cheese or goat milk? I think goat cheese would actually probably go better with the theme of the restaurant. Hey, thank you, Chair. Yep. You enjoy your cup of tea. So, Bird, you got Bike and Mouse. No, they're not base game. They're a mod. Basically, the actual forks have no collisions, and there's straps attached. So you basically go into the pallet, hit the strap, and that will then tie the pallet to the forks, and then you can move the pallet around on the forks. I like them so much because yeah, you don't have to be bang on with them. They do work very well. So yeah, available. I think they're available for crossplay. So definitely worth checking out. They certainly make life a lot easier. Like I say, the only downside is sometimes if you've got two pallets close together and you're trying to pick one up, it'll pick the one next to it up as well. Bird one, we have sheep, and he knows if we forget to latch the gate, he will hook his hoof around the gate and pull it open. I know, they're intelligent things, they really are. And then Klaus, like my cats, they also open the tap, but they don't want to close it anymore. Yeah, mate. I know. I know. Yeah, so yeah, Biker Mouse, you pick up the milk jugs like that because basically I put the forks just through the top and then lock them in with the strap, and they seem to work okay. But yeah, if I go to pick up these, this is my hydroponics garden. Now I probably should drop some fertilizer off for them too, so we'll get that sorted. So if I go in, you can sort of see how I can go up and down, so that the back does have a collision. If I go back a little bit, you can sort of see how the forks can just move through it. Get to a better view. So yeah, the forks can just move straight through. They don't have any collisions at all. So you go in, the back does the usual thing that can push. I hit the L key, which activates the straps, and now it's locked on. So then I can move forward. If I can do so without hitting the greenhouse. You can see why I don't usually try and load a trailer. So if I do an L, it'll actually drop it right down. And if it was connected on, it would work, but it's going to work like that anyway because I've just hit the L key and it picks everything up. Of course, nothing to see here, folks. All perfectly normal. And then when I hit the LKE and release it, it's purchased. You found them, awesome. Yes, Bird, you're right. We don't have cows escaping onto the road, unfortunately. However, there is a mod that does random tractor breakdowns. So that side of things is sort of being modded in. But yeah, the cows are well behaved in this game. Well, we've got 26 likes. Thank you to everyone that's hit the like button. Do appreciate it. Yeah, it's actually available for FS22 if you're on PC, but if you're on console, unfortunately it's a script mod, so it won't work on the consoles. My apologies, I can't remember if you have a PC or a console there, Bird. Yeah, you see what I mean by that? It's just trying to pick up both of them, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I don't really want to do it like that. Hey Farmer Jay, welcome. Hope you're having a great day. So the other good thing about these forks is if you lock on to a pack of 2 like this, it'll actually strap both of them. You can throw them around and nothing happens. It's really good. You're on console. Yeah, sorry mate. The tractor breakdown mod is a script mod, so the consoles don't allow it on. Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. I've been looking out for your streams but haven't seen them lately, so that's probably why. Oh, shit, that's cruel. You're making cakes for llama. Oh man, I so want to go there. I really do. I just don't see the finances making it able for me to do that, unfortunately. But I'd love to join you guys over there. So I've just put Farmer Jay's channel in the chat. Be sure to go over there and give him some support. Sounds like he's having a tough time with the internet, so yeah. That's frustrating when that happens. Oh man, that is terrible. So are the internet companies able to do anything about it, or have you tried rebooting the router? Sometimes that can help. Or if you're on fiber, the ONT, where the fiber goes into the house, that could be something else to try as well. Homrex, welcome. So yeah, Homrex, this map is Oakbridge Farms, otherwise known as Calmsden Farm. But instead of starting at the normal farm, I've converted one of the fields into a farm and vineyard. And Dirty Nelson, welcome. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. Oh wow, 481 subs. Thank you so much. Hey everyone, the herd is in the house. Welcome the herd. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Homrex, I'll give you the PDA view if you like. If you're familiar with Oakbridge Calmsden Farm, so where you normally start is, that's where your farm buildings normally are, and you have that field, and that's the cow shed in that area there. So I've gone into this area, which in the PDA has got trees there, but is actually just a field. And I've built a little homestead in there, and some grapes and olives and a couple of fields. All right, let's get everything set up again. Trouble is, I don't have enough screens. Hey, thanks, Homrex. Appreciate the comments. Hey, writing your next roleplay, looking forward to it. Definitely, people, if you haven't already, check out the Herd's channel. He does some absolutely awesome role-playing and storytelling. I'm just putting the link in the channel now. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I've survived Monday, so if I can survive it, anyone can, mate. So definitely go and check out the Herd's channel. He got me hooked on a story and then he stopped doing it again. Absolutely gutted. I can understand your reasons, I heard. No worries, Homrex. Appreciate you dropping in. I hope you have a good day, evening, wherever you are. Okay, what are they playing at here? Sometimes you gotta wonder about Giants physics. They giving you a hard time there, Herd. The Herd, I just don't have the skills for that, mate. It takes real skill. Yeah, I have seen him drive the herd. You're not wrong. Oh, 481 subs. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you're having a great day. Glad you're enjoying the stream. So that makes us 19 away from 500. That's scary. When we get to 500, I will be doing a celebration 12-hour stream. And I've already got that booked in for the first weekend in June, which isn't that far away, to be honest. It's a long weekend for us here, so we will be doing that. It's actually going to be an 11-hour 55-minute stream because I want YouTube to archive it and save it, so we won't be doing the full won't be doing the full 12 hours, so but yeah, looking forward to it. Should be good. Going to be doing a bit of multiplay on different maps. I'm thinking maybe doing some logging on Silver Run. If you haven't seen me log, that's because I don't do logging. That's why you haven't seen me do logging. I think I did a little bit of logging in my energy farm series, but yeah, that was just a little bit of logging. So I might do a bit more logging on Silver Run. So I might make that a multiplayer as well, so people can jump in and join in the fun and the laughter. But yeah, so it should be a lot of fun. Hey Bird1, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. You have a good evening. Hey Mason, the truck spotter, how are you? Thank you for jumping in. Glad you could make it. You got home from school an hour and a half ago. You're Western Australia, aren't you? I think you're in that time zone. Am I correct, or am I completely wrong? I could be completely wrong. These time zone things can be tricky. Herd will attest to that one. Yeah, you did very well on Silver Run, didn't you? You got the roller coaster going and the yacht. So yeah, you're a pro at it. Might have to get you in to do some tips for me, mate. So it's 7 PM there, is it? Cool. Early evening for you. Yeah, at the moment it is 10:40, 20 to 11. So yeah, getting fairly late for me. Trouble is, it's so much fun streaming with all you guys in the chat. I enjoy having you around while I'm playing the game. Makes it so interesting. Stream jet lag. I know, mate. I know. It wasn't. Ah, what are the chances of those numbers not being the winning combo? Just trying to catch up with the chat again. Get a road train in Silver Run and a custom Kenworth mod. That would be great. Only downside is when I do multiplayer, I like to do crossplay, so wouldn't be able to have a Kenworth in there. Might be able to go for a TLX, but yeah, unfortunately, because it'd be crossplay, wouldn't be able to have the Kenworth in it. Would be nice though. I suppose we could just make do with the Mac. I know, it's a Mac, not a Kenworth. You'll have the TLX, will you, Andrew? No worries. Yeah, I've got one of the old school Kenworths in ATS when I play it. Done with the snake paint job, rattlesnake paint job. That's a nice truck. Yeah, mate, they're a leaning tower. Yeah, Mason, we do. Now there is some Aussie modders that are working on Kenworths and that, so that is good. With the steering wheel on the correct side as well. But yeah, they are PC only mods, of course, and can't be released for console. Oh, nice, mate. I bet he spent a few hours in that. Okay, so I think we've basically caught up on everything. You can sort of see where that field was damaged before. Yeah, my stacking skills are not great. Not great at all. Hence the reason why I think auto-load is the best thing since sliced bread. You're right there, Mason. They do need to get the Kenworth brand in, but could be a while. So yeah, we'll come into my favourite place. No worries, Mason. No worries at all. Oh, that's nice, Andrew. I'm sure they were very grateful for it. How long is this rain for? It's nearly finished. So no fertilizing contracts. That's a shame. By the way, I did check out fertilizing contracts with Precision Farming, and they still work on the old system where everything just turns to the first stage of fertilization, then it goes to the second stage of fertilization. So you can just grab the sprayer, take it off of the automatic fertilization, and then drop it right down to absolute minimum, so you're not using hardly any fertilizer, and you can finish the field and get paid for it. So good way to make money, I tell you. Now, do I want to do that, or yeah, FS22 is a good game. Definitely Mason the Truck Spotter. Definitely. Well, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am actually pretty bushed. I am enjoying the conversation in the chat. I do appreciate everyone that's jumped in and said hi. But I think I might call it a night. It is nearly 11 o'clock, so yeah, work again tomorrow. So and I am feeling a little bit bushed, so thank you to everyone that has jumped in. Thank you to everyone that has hit the sub button and the likes. What's the count now? I'm just going to check. And yep, head over to Crofter's channel and give him the subs. He's looking for 50 subs. If he could get those, that would be fantastic for him. And someone else that could do with 50 subs is Nacho. That I really want to see him do live streaming from his real farming. So you'd be doing me a big favour if you went over there and gave him some subs as well. Big favour to head over to Crofter and give him some subs. They're great friends of the channel, and really want to give them the support that I can. If I could give them more than one sub, I would, but alas, I've only got the one sub. Hey, we've got 30 likes. Thank you so much. That is absolutely awesome. Last few nights we've had over 30 subs, so you guys are absolutely awesome. If you haven't hit the like button yet, it's not too late, and it will give you a feel-good feeling. We've just had another sub. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Glad you're enjoying the stream, and hope you continue to have a good day / evening. But thanks everyone for joining. So until next time, have a good day, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world, and whatever time you might be watching this. And until next time, bye.